Hey, what is up, my people? IceRestrict12 here, and I have a very important announcement to make. Like most of us, we're adults now. We have jobs and we have a lot of responsibilities, and we don't have really a lot of time. Going forward, my channel is going to be exclusively about the relinquish strategy, which I love, and I will never get tired of making videos about that. And also structured decks. That's right. I have a full-time job, and I also have a side business, so I really don't have a lot of time to be making YouTube videos, and Konami releases a lot of product very often to keep up with it. So honestly, I realized probably focusing on structured decks, it gives me enough time to really be able to get these videos out, take the time to make them, edit them, do the research, play test, and all that good stuff. So going forward, this channel is going to be mainly about structured decks. And structured decks have always been a little bit of a passion of mine. The reason why is because back when the game started, it was a fairly simple process. You would just go to the store, buy a structure deck, your friend will buy another one, and we'll just go home and play. And structure decks were kind of like how most of us, especially us millennials, we got introduced to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game. So going forward, guys, we're going to talk about structure decks. So if you enjoyed those decks, or if you have friends that are really into the structure decks, this is going to be the channel for you guys, where you're going to find deck lists. If you buy 3 structure decks, well, it's going to be the best way to put them together, the best deck list. And also, if you want to make that structure deck competitive, how to go about it, guys. So with that out of the way, today we're going to go ahead and talk about Beware of Traptrix. That's right, guys. That is a new structure deck coming out in February that focuses in controlling the board through some scary trap hole cards and being able to recycle them with some cutesy but dangerous monsters. So if you want to know more about that, guys, stick around. This is an introduction to the upcoming deck. Alright, guys, so on the website it says structured deck, beware of Traptrix. This is going to be a structure deck. It says the official store launch is February 22nd, and the official launch date everywhere else is going to be February 24th. That's also when it's going to be legal for tournament play, and the MSRP is $11.99 per box. Now the website also says, watch your step. The footing is treacherous and full of trap holes. In structure deck, beware of Traptrix. The popular Traptrix strategy, I don't know about popular, from Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel now has its own Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game structure deck. The Traptrix theme is comprised of earth, plant, and insect type monsters that may appear cute on the surface, but the closer you get, the more you'll find out that they're truly nefarious. This strategy revolves around Traptrix monsters that help you set up powerful trap cards that can drop your opponent's monsters right out of the duel. In the structure deck, you'll find key Traptrix and trap hole cards from the past alongside powerful brand new cards. Perfect, so it's kind of like what they've been doing with other archetypes, where they are bringing back older decks, and they're just kind of adding some new support to make them a little bit more relevant. And I'm kind of curious to see what they're going to do with this. Hopefully they can make it, I don't know if it's going to be competitive, but as long as they make the deck playable, that is absolutely all I'm asking for. Very well, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at the full card list. As expected, we have a lot of singles of the main deck monsters. They're all earth type, and they're either plant or insect type monsters. We have here, okay, cool, we have some kaijus, great. So this is gonna give you a little bit more playability going second. If you don't know what kaijus do, basically you're able to tribute your opponent's monsters away. This can get rid of anything. It bypasses protection, so Red Eyes Dark Dragoon, Burn on the Floor, anything that has protection, bye-bye. And here we have, alright, we have Maxi. It looks like Maxi might be coming off the ban list. Unless this is just an OCG exclusive, I don't know why they will keep it in there. But if this is coming with the deck, then Maxi is definitely coming back. Let's see, we have some Mech Knights. Mech Knights, very important, guys. Be careful where you place your cards. You don't want to put 2 in a row or in the same column. You want to spread them out a little bit. And we have some artifacts as well. Great. Alright, awesome. So we have here some Raigeki. And we have also some Harpy's Feather Duster. Now, the reason they're including some really solid going second cards is because this is a going first deck. This is a trap-based strategy, so they want to give you a fighting chance going second. And here is the meat and potatoes of the deck, is nothing but trap hole cards. So you have, your classic, your opponent summons a monster, destroy it, to your opponent summons a monster, banish it. We have cards that, inflict life point damage to your opponent, and other, single good utility cards like Phantom Knights and the artifacts to be able to kind of mess with your opponent a little bit. And we have here Goes in Match. Great, this is going to be a great addition to the deck because this whole deck, I mean, at least the main cards, the most important cards of the deck, they're all Earth, so you're going to be able to stay within your archetype or within your attribute. And then, you know, if you're playing something like Kashtira's or somebody that really needs to have more than one attribute on the field, you are definitely going to be able to mess with them using that card. Now, the extra deck, it plays nothing but XYZs and Links. And then again, you know, more going second power in this deck and evenly matched, probably one of the best going second cards of all time. So, I mean, you know, for a structure deck, it seems pretty balanced. I can definitely see some cards that we're going to be able to drop out of this archetype 100%, and some that you probably want to max out. So with that being said, guys, it looks pretty solid. Once we get the full once we get the full deck list, the official deck list, when it drops, I'm gonna go ahead and make a 3 structure deck profile for you guys, and I'm gonna go ahead and explain kind of how this strategy works. I'm also gonna give you a list of, you know, full power Traptrix strategy where you might have to either buy singles or trade with your friends to get some of those staples that is really going to make it as competitive as possible. And I'm going to let you know how this does in the current meta. Alright guys, so with that out of the way, thank you for watching this video, guys. I really appreciate it, and I'll be catching you in the next one.